Day 9. So we're going to expand a little bit more from day 8, which was the why. Day 9 is vision. And your vision must be bigger than you. If your vision is only about you or your family, it will fail. It must serve something greater to create resilience through the purpose. So it's in line with the why. Your why must be bigger than you, but your vision, your dreams, your aspirations, they have to be out there. Les Brown says it best: shoot for the moon, even if you fail, even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. See, in 2024, I had a vision to go and buy 1,000 units. And I hired Nick, and I said, we're going to go and we're going to buy 1,000 units, apartment complexes, and this is what we're going to do, and this is how we're going to do it. See, the vision was to buy 1,000 units. Now, we failed miserably. We only bought almost 300 units. But see, I still acquired almost 300 units that's worth roughly 17 to 18 million dollars at 50 cents on the dollar. So in 12 months, I made almost $7 million. That's how you shoot for the moon, miss the target, but land amongst the stars. You've got to have a vision so profound that even if you fail or fall short, your success is still greater than most. Your success is even bigger than most can dream. But if your vision is so short-sighted and so limited because you're embarrassed, you're scared. Here's the truth. Here's the true tale. If you have a dream, you have a vision, and you're scared to tell your spouse or your family members, it's the right dream. If you have a vision or a dream and you're scared to share it with your best friend, your spouse, your family members, your coworkers, it's the right dream because it's so profound. Your fear is that you won't fail, that they'll laugh at you. See, I'm just the opposite. I'm that guy that knows how it works. I'm that guy that's been there, done that. And I told my brother a year ago, we were headed to Colorado, 2 years ago, to go elk hunting. And I said, so my goal next year, 2024, is to buy 1,000 units, apartment complexes. And it's a 13-hour drive to Colorado. It's a 13-hour drive back. And for 26 hours, he told me every reason why it wouldn't work. And I just grinned for 2 reasons. One is I love proving them wrong. But number 2, because there was so much opposition, I knew I was right. Because there was so much resistance, I knew I was going down the right path. Oh, nobody can buy 1,000 units. You realize that's almost 100 units a month? Do you realize this? Absolutely. Do you know how hard you're going to have to work to? Absolutely. Do you know how many headaches, pains, disappointments? Absolutely. See, I know all this, and I look forward to all that. Because I didn't listen to the noise, because I didn't make any excuses, because I didn't allow anybody to squash my dreams, and I told myself, if it's going to be, it's up to me. I saw a vision, I had a need, and I drove forward with it, and I never looked back. Now, okay, Toby, you failed. You only hit 30% of your goal. That's right, but that's 100% more than I did the year before. That's 100% more than I did the year before. See, that's what we are so hung up on what we didn't do that we forget about what we did do. When you have a vision, you have a dream, and you ask yourself, can I call at Christmas? We got the holidays coming up. At Christmas, while the family's around, I'm going to tell them my dream. I'm going to tell them my vision. And if we are too scared to say it, then you're on to something. So think about that. How big is your vision? Well, we're sitting around drinking eggnog. Hey man, what's your 2026 resolution? Oh, I'm gonna lose some weight. I'm gonna get in better shape. I'm gonna try to increase my business productivity by 10%. If we can sit around and talk about our 2026 vision and goals, they're pathetic. They're embarrassing. You should be absolutely ashamed. Absolutely ashamed. Versus, hey, what's your 2026 goals? Well, I don't know. I got some things working, got some things going on, got some ideas that I'm looking at, and some partnerships that I'm trying to align with. Well, what are they? Nah, I really don't want to kind of share with you right now. Number one, you never want to hear the negativity. And it doesn't matter. It does not matter how close your friends are, how tight your family is, how successful you've been. If your family doesn't say that's ridiculous, that's just absurd, your vision isn't big enough. So I want you to say, nothing, I'm good. 2026 be just like 2025 out loud, because you know that the minute you let the excitement out of your mouth, oh my gosh, so I've joined this group and I'm doing this and we're growing this and blah, blah, they're going to say you have lost your rabbit ass mind. And we know this, so we're afraid to say it, which is not a bad thing. It is something to hold, to have a little grin and say, you know what? That Toby Potter was right. Here we're at this family reunion or Christmas holidays, Thanksgiving, and I got all this excitement inside me. I got all this joy inside me, and they're asking me what's changed, but I don't want to share because I don't want them to laugh. So I know I'm on the right track. I know I'm going down the right direction. I know this shit is working. That's when you're going to have the biggest grin on your face. And you're going to say to yourself, thank you, Lord, for allowing me to be a part of this program. So here's the assignment for the day on day 9. Write a short letter dated 5 years from today, addressed to the person you care the most about. In that letter, describe in detail how achieving your vision has positively transformed their life. Write it to your spouse. Write it to yourself. Stick it away. Jim Carrey, the famous goofball actor, wrote himself when he first started acting and was taking acting lessons. He had no money, had absolutely no money, but is one of the most powerful manifestors I know today. And if you don't believe in manifestation, you're kidding yourself. If you believe it, you can achieve it. Bottom line. Now, I don't believe in witchcraft. I don't believe in all that astrology shit, but I do believe in manifestation, meaning I can believe in something long enough to make sure that I achieve it. Jim Carrey, when he first started acting and was in acting school and was barely making it through, wrote himself a $10 million check payable on a date 5 years from that date, stuck it in his wallet, and left it. And exactly 5 years later, cashed that check. That's a vision that is profound. So sit down, write a letter to yourself, to your spouse, to your kids, I don't care, and say, in 5 years, here's the things that's going to transform in our lives, and this is how it's going to positively affect your life. And then stick it away. Think about that. How serious are you? How bad do you want it? What are you willing to do to achieve it? This is Toby, signing out for one more day. You have an amazing day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.